What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here for Who Dat Is, episode 17. And I'm here with two guys that I play with almost every day. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Rick?
Alright.
Hi.
Alright, I guess I'll do that part for you. I'll redo it. Stop laughing, I'm picking up your mic.
Sorry. Sorry.
What's up, guys? zzirGrizz here for Who Dat Is, episode 17, and I'm here with two guys that I play with on a day-to-day basis, Trickshooter and Haxxta. You guys want to say what's up?
What's up,
people?
And right now, I'm looking at our little party here on the dashboard, and we're all decked out in Michael Jackson costumes. I'm rocking the Thriller. What are you wearing, Hack?
I have Smooth Criminal on.
Smooth Criminal. And then Trick,
I have the Billie Jean.
the glitter. And why did we even get this? I don't know why we got. Why did we do this?
All I
guess it
know
was-
is one day I logged in and you guys were like, hey, check out our avatars, and there it was. You guys were already Michael Jacksoned out, so I jumped on the marketplace and I did what I did.
me and Trickshooter had so much fun, like trying to make our avatars look like Michael Jackson. And yours is really close, Trick. Mine is kind of like a fail because like my jaws are too wide. But I do have like the yellow eyes and the fangs, which everybody watching
Half
this
the
can see.
Half
What's
the
that?
challenge was to not make them look like Pinocchio.
I know, right?
Or
Yeah, I just
Pocahontas.
bought the costume. I never did any edits to the face. I thought I'd do that, and I never got to it.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, I was supposed to do this Who Dat Is yesterday, and I ended up getting really tired watching the movie and passing out early. So I figured today I would go ahead and bust it out, get these guys in here, and go over the questions for Who Dat Is this week with these guys. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna delete all these chat invites. Everybody's trying to get in a joinable lobby, which we're gonna do here in a little bit, but. Okay, first question is from Black Jesus 9371. What was your favorite game on your first console? P.S. Love your videos, broski. I'll start first, and then we'll just go me, Hack, and then Trick. My first game, or favorite game on my first console, obviously first console for me was Atari, and mine was River Raid. It was like kind of like a poor excuse for a flight simulator, like 2D, and I think you had like one gun, and you had to like pick up fuel and shit. It was a horrible game, but it was a blast at the time, and it was also my mom's favorite game playing on the Atari. So that ended up being mine too. What was yours, Hack?
My first console was the Atari as well. I had it when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I kind of switched back and forth consistently between Invaders and Phoenix. Basically, they had both the same idea, where you were a cannon, and you just kept shooting basically these big blocks, that things coming out of the sky. And it was one of those games where the levels continued to kind of like progress, and you got invaded by more spaceships, and you just had to keep shooting them down.
What about you, Trick?
Yeah, mine was the same, the Atari. I first got into gaming through my... we used to go with my grandparents every weekend, and they had the old Atari, so we used to sit around there and play the classics, Space Invaders. Paperboy was another big favourite of mine.
Was there ever? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that the younger generation are not going to remember Paperboy, but you just basically went around delivering newspapers and throwing your papers at dogs and smashing people's windows and stuff.
And that
Good
was
fun.
on like all kinds of stuff too. Wasn't that like on Game Boy and like
Yeah, man.
that
Yeah, it
game
was on the
carried
Commodore.
over?
It was on the Commodore 64. I think they had it on the old Amigas as well.
That is nuts. And like it's funny because like Atari, like everything that you did, like everything that you shot was always like a square little box.
Yeah.
A square little box. You had to be creative because a square little box on Atari could be anything from a missile to a flaming asteroid.
Yep.
I mean, it may change color, but it was still the same little box. But okay, that's enough of that question. uh, Quasm, if you could make one change to the COD/YouTube community, what would it be and why? And we had talked about this earlier, this question, and Hack, we all agreed. Hack came up with like a good reply to this. So, what would you say if you could make one change to the COD YouTube community, Hack?
I'd say I'd wish it'd be like the good old days, like more like the way I look at YouTube right now. A lot of people look at it more as a competition. Who can out-sub who can get a partnership before their friends, things like that. It's not like back in COD 2 and COD 4 days where people just got on to see a video, left good comments, and just watch the video over and over again. Right now, I think, the majority of people just, go out of their way sometimes just to leave negative comments on certain videos, or even use YouTube instead of for entertainment, use it for monetary purposes. So, just take YouTube a little bit less serious and have fun with it.
Yep.
I want to add something to that as well. I think sometimes, like a lot of good players, with real good potential for YouTube videos and stuff, get snubbed. Maybe because they don't have such a flashy friends list and whatnot. I think people need to be a bit more, like Hack said, less less of the criticism, and try and be a bit more supportive of everyone else.
Yeah, a little less judgmental. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I see a lot of good players, man, who don't get anywhere purely because they're not in with the right crowd or.
Oh yeah, and it's been like that. Yeah, it's been like that for years, man. I've seen. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen that unfold quite a few times. People that were hardcore gamers, man, back in the day, and they loved playing video games, and they just never made it, and they couldn't keep doing it, so.
Yep.
Okay, next question. Resist OG. How did you get or think of the name zzirGrizz, and why don't you join a team, and why is being solo better? Alright, I'll take this question. As far as where I got my gamer tag, I've answered this like a million times, I think. If you're curious as to where I got my gamer tag, you can go to my Modern Warfare 2 Overgrown commentary. I go through in depth, explain everything. Why don't I join a team? I think I'm getting ready to join like the Machinima crew on game battles, just to kind of mess around over there with those guys. But I do believe that being solo is better if you're looking at it from, trying to get like a YouTube partnership or, different sponsors and stuff like that. It's more difficult, but, you got to think if you're playing on a team of 5, 6 guys, whatever the number is, even if you do get a sponsor, then you've got to split whatever you're getting from that sponsor with 5 people. So obviously, if you're by yourself, you're going to get a large majority for yourself. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I just always found it's for me personally, it was always more beneficial to be by myself. So, there's that question. Amazingly, what do you think of the 100 friends list limit? It was more, would you add randoms? What do you guys think of this, the 100 friends list limit? You think that's enough, or you think they should up that, or do you even really care? Because, a lot of people say, well, I don't care if it goes over 100 because I have 100 now and I only play with 25 as it is. So what does it matter if I get 200? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's your guys' thoughts on this?
I personally think that you should have an option, somewhere on your dashboard and whatnot to, choose whether your friends list is, 50 friends, 100 friends, 150 friends. There's got to be a limit. You don't have 1,000 friends on your list, but I personally, I never have 100 friends in my list purely out of choice. I try and keep my friends list down because I like to play with, at least 90% of the people on my friends list.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of think like 100 is about right. I mean, I wouldn't mind it if they bumped it up to 150, but I'm kind of like you. It doesn't matter how many. Doesn't matter what your limit is, because this guy's asking if I would add more randoms, and for the simple fact, I don't add people on my friends list unless they're really good snipers. You know what I mean? Or let's say they happen to work at Treyarch or they're other directors. You know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
certain exceptions, but for the most part, I just want to play and have good people, on my friends list. So
I find it annoying. I don't want to have 100 people on my list because I don't like people just sitting on my friends list for the hell of it. So for me, deleting 20 friend requests a day becomes annoying. So I would like to have the option to either cut your friends list down or extend it. If you want 500 friends, then that can be your choice. But
yeah,
personally, I'd like to have a lower option as well.
Yeah, I agree. I have about 95 friends on my friends list right now, and to be honest, there's probably a good 10 to 15 people that I stay in touch with off of the friends list. That's about it. And by staying in touch with, I mean either play with them or get into a party and talk to them here and there, sometimes throughout the week. But just like Trick said, I've tried several times. I mow down the friends list down to like 50, 60 people, and then within about a week's time, you get anywhere from like 30 to 40 friend request people just adding it. So to me, I think 100 is probably too much. If you really want to tweak it down, probably like a realistic number is probably like 50 or even 75. But just having the option of maybe setting a limit of your own on it is probably not a bad idea at all.
yeah. All right, we're going to have to speed things up, guys, because we're almost up to 10 minutes already.
All right.
IGLG, who's the best person sniping on Call of Duty you have seen? Okay, I'm just going to start here by saying that Call of Duty 1, you're not going to really hear much about well-known snipers because, YouTube wasn't really around. I mean, it was around, but it wasn't really big as far as like recording, and, MLG wasn't, So, COD 2, though, I'd say that the two better snipers that I remember in that time frame was Joe the Man and Black Magic Woman, which is actually a female. But those two were like untouchable with a sniper rifle in COD 2. COD 3, I don't think that many people sniped in COD 3, bro.
I can't think of anything on COD 3 either.
Yeah, I mean, I sniped in it, and I didn't even like it. So, what's some names that stick out for you guys in COD 4?
Blackouts. Like, I remember Blackouts was a, good sniper in COD 4. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right or not, but Kai, 008.
Yeah.
Kai, I remember him. Personally, for me, he was a close friend of ours, Mike Dixie.
Dixie Ner, he was the shit, man. Yeah.
Real good sniper, good guy.
Yeah.
I don't know, a bunch of guys on COD 4. Six Sims, VG Dynamite.
VG, yeah. I remember all
Even
those guys.
Red. I remember, like, anytime I would get into a sniper lobby sometimes, and you got on a team where Red and Saint were together, it was over. Those guys are amazing together.
What about World at War? Any names stick out there?
Some guy called zzirGrizz. He was pretty good on that.
Yeah, I remember him. Some people in World at War that I knew that were like really good snipers were Blitz. He recently put out a good touch too on Black Ops. Blitz was a good World at War sniper. Pilot, Spartan was World at War. Yeah.
Yeah, Clairvoyant, Dude I'm Godly. Those guys were tearing it up on World at War.
Yeah.
Yep.
Modern Warfare 2.
I think everyone.
Everybody but me. I never sniped an M2. I hated it.
Everybody but Haxxta was the best sniper.
Yep.
Quickly moving on.
Okay, yeah. Black Ops.
Probably me. You see my file set?
Yeah, amazing.
Trickshooter.
You're the best explosives user that I've seen on Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
I'd say on Black Ops, I really enjoy watching Snipinator. I enjoy watching Grizz, and from a sniping perspective, that's like those are probably the only two snipers that I monitor.
Yeah,
so I forgot to mention one person who's always impressed me, and that's Strummy Thumbs.
Oh yeah, Strummy Thumbs, he's good.
Yeah.
COD 4.
Real good World of War player.
Yeah.
Alright, X Loonies. What do you like and dislike about the COD series? What was the name of the song in The Matrix Reloaded that played during Carnival Storm? That song, Trickshooter, was
Simon Says Hey You.
Simon Says Hey You. There you go, dude. What do you like and dislike about the COD series? Wow. We could spend all day on this, but I'll just go with one like, one dislike. Not like, in any 1 to 10 ratio, but one thing I liked about the COD series is the fact that they're always bringing in like new equipment. They introduced throwing knives and then tomahawks, and I don't know. I love when they add new things into the game that make it more of a challenge and just entertaining in general. What do I don't like? May even go onto that same scale. One man army, horrible idea. The people that come up with dumb ideas that still have a job when the next Call of Duty comes around. That's what I don't like. Go ahead, Hack. What's your like and dislike?
Yeah, I guess with the introduction of Black Ops, my like has been theater. It's just been amazing, and being able to see things from different perspectives, different angles, being able to even do like really cool cinematics. So I'd say theater, and I'm assuming that theater is going to become a permanent part of the COD series going forward. My biggest dislike is I'd have to say the whole idea of last stand or second chance, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, that goes that goes without saying, man. When's the sniper rifle gonna cancel out second chance? Come on.
Yeah, they decided to please the huge shotgun community out there by canceling second chance to get hit by a shotgun, but snipers no.
Yeah. The whole complaint was that, oh, well, shotguns are one-shot kills. They should drop somebody because I have to be close. Well, what about snipers that are like, supposed to be a mile away and shoot a guy that's head glitch and he falls behind a rock and we don't get we don't get any more chances to shoot him. So it's pretty dumb. Not only that, but the pistol is more accurate than a sniper rifle. Whether you're firing from the hip or down the iron sights, because the hitbox is horrendous. But whatever. Trick, what's your like and dislike?
Yeah, I agree with you guys, man. I think the theatre mode is a really good addition, especially for those who don't have PVRs and stuff. And yeah, the last chance. Seeing as I snipe a lot, it's last chance is a real pain in the arse.
Yeah, it's irritating.
Okay, Devil's Warfield. Would you ever talk to any of your fans? Would you sub to my YouTube? I like the YouTube pitch. I sub to people that have good content. Maybe we'll go after this and check out your YouTube, but I make no guarantees. Would I ever talk to any of my fans? I talk to my fans, every Wednesday. Maybe not every Wednesday, but most Wednesdays.
Yeah, we missed last Wednesday.
Yeah, but I do make it a point to talk to them at least one day a week. Normally I'm in a party chat on a day-to-day basis, so no, I don't talk to fans then. But Smoky Reaps, would you want the map Bog from Call of Duty 4 be in Modern Warfare 3? I'm just gonna say no, because I didn't like that map. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it; it's just I didn't think it was good enough to bring back. Okay, we'll do it this way. I'll say what map that I would like for them to bring back, then you guys can do the same from any Call of Duty. I'm gonna say COD 2, Tuzain, Tunisia. All right,
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
That was my pick too, actually. COD 2 is that very map, but since you took that, I'll probably say if anything were to make it back to Modern Warfare 3, I'd probably like to see maybe High Rise again.
High Rise.
I'd like to see Vacant back, Pod 4.
Vacant?
Yeah.
They brought it back twice. We're going for the trifecta, huh?
Yeah, do like that map.
Yeah.
Map.
Okay, we got Fuckley. Are you ever going to make your friends list viewable, or do a comment tutorial of your friends list saying who they are or how you met them? I could do that for some, but I'd rather not talk about my friends list as far as going through individually and telling you who they are, because a lot of them I know don't like to be bugged. Some of them are sponsors. Some of them, are actual employees with, IW, Treyarch, whatever. So they kind of like to stay under the radar. So that's why I haven't really done a commentary over my friends list. But I do put my whole friends list at the end of every montage. Even if it's a 3-part montage, it'll be in part 3. So I do like give a shout out, I guess you could say, but I don't go through and tell exactly who each individual person is. Missed Patience. When are you gonna make more map tutorials? And
Let's not even go there.
Get him, Trick.
Let's not even go there, Mike.
No. Well, we'll have the other one. The next one is Stockpile. Me and Trickshooter went over that. Spent many hours on on Stockpile, and that one should be coming out sometime this weekend. And then like I said, they'll roll out every week. Right, Trick?
Yep.
Trickshooter's my tutorial buddy, if you guys didn't know. Camaro G6. What would you do if Grizmo took a shit in your bed and while you were asleep you rolled over into it? And I was wondering why you haven't been posting tutorials anymore. Thanks, bro. I really look up to you as a sniper. The tutorials, that's Trickshooter's fault. No, I've been really busy, man. That's why I haven't done the tutorials. Not only that, but we really go through these maps. Like, you guys have no idea how many hours, we're spending on each one of these maps. 10, 20 hours plus on these maps, and it takes a lot of time, takes a lot out of you, and a lot of times we just want to go play and have fun. As far as the what would I do if Grizmo, which is his name is actually Buddy. But he's talking about my Chihuahua, for those of you who don't know. He took a shit in my bed while I was asleep, and I rolled over into it. Initially, I'd be shocked and pissed, but I'd have to laugh, man. I would definitely laugh. Boom Clutch. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. That was the last one. Bah, whatever. We'll do this. I played against you on Ground War like 2 days ago, and you were using the Dragunov with silencer and ACOG. Why do you use that setup? I know it's for fun, but still, why that? Okay, to answer this, Boom Clutch, we purposely use those classes every once in a long while just for fun. And I think we had 3 of us proned out in the back of the map with Dragunov silencers, and it was just for fun because we do play pretty hard. We all have really good KDs and we always try to win. So every once in a while we like to take a break and just have fun. And it just so happens that you came in on the Dragunov ACOG silencer moment. So no particular reason. That's just the way it is. I have 6 more questions. You guys want to cut it there, or you want to go ahead and go over the next 6? Because right now we're at about 20 minutes. Okay.
Your call, man.
All right, we'll go ahead and go through them. Colonel Sanders, who that is? Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi. What do you say, Hack?
Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi for me as well.
Pepsi all the way around, baby.
Yep.
Coke fucking sucks. Reflex Scorn. Hey Grizz, you still play to Kick-Ass, Thunderstruck. How did you start your channel? How did you get people to watch your stuff and find you? I was one of the first people, not the first, but I got out there pretty early as far as recording actual gameplay off console. So, I don't know, I guess I just kind of stood out, especially not only the fact that I was one of the earlier people to record, but I also had a unique gaming style. So it wasn't really hard to get people to watch, but I never, ever, went on other people's pages, put, hey, sub for sub. I never sent out mass messages. I never said, here's a video, make sure you like and favorite it, and you'll win this, and blah, blah, blah. I didn't do giveaways. Everything I got through strict just gameplay. And the only time even now that I give things away, you're gonna have to earn them in one some way, shape, or form, whether it be a Tomahawk challenge or a tournament. So I've earned all my stuff, and Even my subscribers have to earn theirs. So there's that one. Beasted24. If you could bring one sniper back in Modern Warfare 3, what would it be? Ooh. One
M40?
sniper. I'll let you guys go first. I'm going to ponder on this for a second. What would you bring back, Hack?
I'd say the M40.
Trick?
The M40A3.
From any COD,
Yeah.
it'd be a bunch of them for me. Car 98, the M40, the 50 cal.
Well, the 50 cal is. From what I understand. I'm going to have to go with the Enfield. Remember that shit? COD 2?
Yeah.
The Lee Enfield? That thing
Yep.
just sounded dirty. I love that that sound, man. Let's see. Hydra Offset. Do you think you'll ever get too old for video games? Think we can all answer this.
Hell no.
Nah. Nope, 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 nope.
Doing it for 30 years every day, still kicking it.
Yep. Elite. What makes want not prestige in Black Ops? Also, what's a good capture card for starters? Starter, cheap capture card is obviously like the Dazzle, DVC 170. And then when you're ready to step up for, about $200 is the Hop Hog 1212, which is what most people use. And that's the HD capture card. What makes me not want to prestige in Black Ops? There's really nothing to prestige for. The only reason I would prestige in Black Ops is for the golden guns, and I still say that they should have allowed us to buy golden guns, even if we did not prestige for like 1,000,000 COD points. You know what I mean? That way we could still get the same things as everybody else. We just, have to accrue more money as opposed to ranking up just, over and over and over. So that's for me. Did you guys prestige, Trick, Hack?
Yeah, I prestige in every single COD that was out there. I'm a 10th prestige on COD 4. I'm a 10th on MW3 or 9th, I think. I think I have two accounts. One was 10, one 10. I'm 14th on this game. I always prestige just to keep me busy because I get bored quick.
What about you, Trick?
For me, I think this was, besides Black Ops, the only other COD that I prestiged on was COD 4 on the PS3. All the others I played on Xbox are stuck on the first prestige.
Yeah. What made you want to start prestiging?
Just purely the fact that I hadn't done it on any of the other series.
Oh, I getcha.
Yep.
Okay, and last question by Frack. Z. Is your alien brain huge? Like, is it large? And do you have any experiences with aliens? Love, Frack. The only alien experiences I've ever had is on Duke Nukem. But I'm sure we could definitely get into like a long discussion here about do we believe in aliens and have you ever had any experiences? Let me ask you this, Hack or Trick, have you guys ever had any experiences with aliens at all?
No, I've never had any alien experiences, but I believe in them.
Besides meeting you guys, you mean?
Have you
Besides
seen any
meeting
UFOs? Have you guys? You've never even seen a UFO?
I've seen stuff that I thought not necessarily that's a UFO, but yeah I've come across things in my life and thought that's a bit out of the ordinary but
Yeah.
I can't say for 100% that I've seen a UFO or I think we've all seen and heard things in our lives that kind of question are you really seeing that or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like the whole Roswell thing, like I don't know, man. I was watching like a documentary on TV the other day about that, and how they first said that they had caught like a flying disc, and then they come back and say it's a weather balloon. I mean, you're talking about military officials. You know what I mean? Not knowing the difference between a flying saucer, alien, like
Yeah.
and a weather balloon. I mean, that's just ludicrous. And I also worked with a couple older guys that were in the military around that time, and they were like in their 60s, and this was like what 10 years ago. So I mean, they were around in the military about that time, and both of them guys say that they had talked to people, and there's not a doubt in their mind that they had recovered an actual alien spacecraft, and da 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 da. So I don't know. It's
one guy that is definitely not from this planet is Leaf.
Yeah.
Sorry,
This guy
Leaf.
falls asleep in a pre-game lobby and wakes
You know
up
we love you,
energized.
You're not the full ticket, man.
What were we doing? We played one game, right?
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. The kid was up, hadn't slept at all, and he's like, all right, you guys play a game without me. I'm gonna sleep. And we all just kind of lost it. We're like, really, you're gonna sleep for 10
He
minutes?
was dead
and
ass
get
serious.
back on? Yeah, he was serious too. He did.
He set his alarm clock for 8 minutes.
Yeah, and then he said he was happy because he gained another 2 minutes because the pre-game lobby kept switching around.
He's like, I love host migration.
Yep. And then Trick asked him how his nap was, and the guys were like serious. He was like, yeah, man, it was good, refreshing. Like, what the hell's wrong with you, kid?
He's awesome, man.
But anyway, that is it for Who That Is this week. Again, if you guys have questions, send them in on Tuesday, and we'll try and get to them. And this was fun, man. We might have to do this again sometime, even though they're really long. But
Good time.
thanks anyway, Hack, Trick, for coming on.
No worries,
And
man.
No problem. My pleasure.
we'll talk to you guys later. Deuces.
Deuces.
Luke.